are souls at stake. Let's give it our best. Let's take them back to the Bible.
Welcome to Reaching the Lost Success Strategies. We've got a curriculum update. This is on a very, perhaps the most important place in your church building. In fact, Brother Wendell Winkler once said, the most important room in the church building is the most neglected, and the library is likened unto it. It's the baptistry. People do not keep their baptistries up. You might be asking, Rob, what would compel you to do a curriculum addition on a baptistry? Brethren, I go to 45 congregations a year. If you saw what I saw in some of these congregations with their baptistries, you would have done this a long time ago, because there are frightening places. You walk into those baptistries, and sometimes I just kind of sneak in to take a peek. You got, cobwebs and dead bugs and even rodents, and you have paint peeling off the wall, and there's a smell when you walk inside. It's not prepared. Towels are not available. There's no combs. There's no baptismal garments. If there are, they're torn and shredded. You walk up the stairs into the baptistry and you look at the water, and it's like a pond. It's got a film on it. There's mold crusted around the baptistry. Friend, no wonder no one wants to be baptized. If you're going to have baptisms, let's have a inviting, warm baptistry. Let me give you some ideas. When you walk in, it needs to be nicely decorated. Great. It needs to have a fresh coat of paint. It needs to have some decor that is in the building. Let's make sure it's got good lighting. So when you walk in, it doesn't look like you're walking into a haunted house. It looks like you're walking to something inviting. Oh, they want me to be here. You have a chair that you can sit down, take your shoes off, or put your shoes on. A mirror so you can see yourself. After baptism, your hair is not going to probably be in its proper place. You should have hair accessories, combs and brushes. You should make sure that maybe a hair dryer, especially for some of the ladies, maybe even a hair net. I know some people don't want to get their hair wet, and so they put a hair net on. That's fine. And so let's just make sure that we have what's needed, what it takes, like baptismal garment, all the sizes. I'm talking about from extra, extra small to extra, extra large, and all the sizes in between. I know we have the traditional white garments. Brother, remember, when those white garments get wet, sometimes you can see right through them. So a lot of people go to the vinyl garments. They're not see-through. They're kind of that teal color, that darker or navy blue color. Go to Christian Family Bookstore. Call them. Order those garments. You should have those ready. So let's make sure that we have the things necessary for a baptism, like towels and handkerchiefs. That's at the very basics. Let's make sure that when they walk up the stairs to the baptistry, it's not dangerous. Maybe there are some anti-slip pads that you have down so that, it gets wet. You don't want to hurt somebody. Maybe there needs to be some rails as you walk up the stairs and walk down into the baptistry. The water needs to be clean. Let's make sure that it's warm. We don't need to jump into an icy lake. That's not inviting. I've been in many baptistries where you have to, people hold their breath as they get in because it's so cold. Let's make sure that the water's circulating. And I realize baptistries are always an issue for churches. That's why you need a coordinator, a baptistry coordinator, someone with the knowledge of, at least they're able to call a plumber if need be. If they don't know how to fix it, they can call someone to fix it. It needs to be checked on every week to make sure everything's needed. There may have been a baptism during the week. We need to make sure the towels are clean, the handkerchiefs are in place, and everything that is needed for that baptism is available. This is so important. Brethren, please give your baptistry some attention. It is, as Brother Winkler said, it's the most important room in the church. But often it's the most neglected. The floor should be clean. The carpet, if there's any at all, should be indoor, outdoor because there's water, should be clean. Let's make it inviting. And I know perhaps it's been some time since you used it, but if you're in the school of evangelism, get ready. It's going to be used. Souls will be saved, and we should have the equipment there to do it. To God be the glory.
We just plant and water, then watch God see the increase start. There are souls at stake. Let's give it our best. Let's take them back to the Bible.